Hi friends, welcome to Ofa Studies YouTube channel. This is part 46 in Pyspark playlist. In this video, we are going to discuss about from JSON function with which we can convert a JSON string into structure type. This is actually like continuation to previous video which is part 45. So it is almost a similar video. In part 45th video, we converted JSON string into map type, and in this video we will convert this one, that JSON string, into structure type. So that is the only difference. So please watch my previous video also, and especially try to watch this part 12th video as a prerequisite, because there I have explained what is structure type and everything. So okay, to get most sense, so you have to watch that videos. So let me practically show you this, how to use this from JSON function to convert any JSON string into structure type actually. So it is similar to previous video only. It's like a continuation. So for that reason, what I will be doing, I will be opening my previous videos notebook here. So let me go here. Let me click F11, and here in last video we created this from JSON notebook here. So let me open this from JSON notebook from this list here. So this is the notebook which we created from JSON type, sorry, map type. So the same notebook I am using, and I will be copy pasting the code for your understanding. So firstly, let me copy this entire code which will create a data frame, and let me paste it here. And if you closely observe this code, here we are creating a data frame basically, which contains two columns. This is one column and this is another column, and second column name is properties, in which we have JSON as a string, because this entire JSON code is wrapped in a single quotes. So that's the reason it is like a string basically. So now here, if I execute this, so let me hit shift enter to execute this code, and let's try to see the results here first. So once we see the results, then I will try to show you how to use this from JSON function to convert this string into structure type basically. So let's wait for command to execute here. See, command executed successfully. I can see both the columns, ID and properties columns, and I can see this properties column as a string type only. So far it is good. That means this data, whatever we are seeing it here, it is a string. Okay, it's a JSON, but it is a string. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to use from JSON function to take this string type of JSON and convert it into structure type. So for that, what I will be doing, I will be using from JSON function. So to use that, first I have to import it from Pyspark dot SQL dot functions module. So from this, let's try to import that from JSON function. Also, since we were trying to convert into structure type, so let's try to import that also. Pyspark dot SQL dot types, and then import structure type. Okay, and also let's try to import structure field, and let's try to import string type as well. So if you know what is structure type and structure field, it is easy to understand. It is like a hierarchical column actually, so you will get a columns with hierarchy. So please watch part 12th video, as I said, as a prerequisite. So here what I will be doing is from the data frame. So my data frame is df, right? From this data frame I am using with column function to create a additional column here, and that additional column name I want to give like maybe props struct. Okay, this is the column name, and here in this new additional column I want to get this JSON string as a structure type. So to do that, I have to use this from JSON function, and as I explained in previous video, to this from JSON function I have to pass a column which contains this JSON string. So from my data frame, props column contains my JSON string, and here I have to define the schema or data type of the structure type. So for that, what I will be doing, I will create a structure type first object here, and then I will use directly there. So structure type schema. So this is a variable in which I will be using this structure type, and structure type is nothing but like a list of structure fields, as I explained in my previous videos. So here structure field, and structure field will be having column name and also column data type as parameters. So I want to have this here as one hierarchical column, and then for that here the data type should be like string type, Okay, because this value is string type only. Okay, this is first item in a list, then comma, then let's use slash to write in a second line. And again let me copy this same code here, because structure type is list of structure fields. So I am adding every field, every column in hierarchy is one field, here is one field, I is one field, like that. So this is good. Now my object is created, and that entire object I am passing into from JSON function. So this entire code will create a new data frame. So let me try to use df1 here, and then finally df1 dot show, and to the show function I will be using truncate equals to false. Okay, and also what I will be doing df1 dot, let's try to use print schema function. Now let me hit shift enter to execute this code and wait for the results to print here. Now if you closely observe, we got new column, and this time the data here is structure type. To make that sense, you can see property props struct column name and data type is structure. Inside that we have hair column and eye column. So this is like a hierarchical columns structure type. So now I want to access only hair column. What I can do, I can use prop stack dot hair to access only this. So let's assume I want to add two more columns here. One column is hair, another column is eye. I want to get that values there. So what I can do, from data frame 1, let's try to use with column, and then here I will be naming column name as hair, and the value will be from data frame 1 props struct dot hair. Okay, so this is the value. Not only that, let's try to add another with column function here, and I want to have another column called I, and for the I column also the same thing, df1 dot property structure column, and inside that take the I column value. Okay, then this entire code will generate a new data frame. So let's try to store the data frame in df2, and then df2 dot show truncate false. Okay, so now let me hit shift enter to execute this code and observe the results. Now see, now I am able to get hair and eye columns also separately. Why? Because since this is a structure type, I am able to access it very easily using this syntax. So this is how, using this from JSON function, I can convert a JSON string into structure type. So in my previous video, I explained how to convert into map type. So I hope you got a most idea about this. Try to practice this so that you will get confidence also. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications whenever I add videos. Thank you so much.